Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Starry Moon Tarot, where we do zodiac readings. Today we're doing a zodiac reading for the sign of Cancer. We're going to take a look at your person's energy towards you today and see how they're feeling about you. So let's do a quick energy cleanse if you guys need it. I know I do. And let's cleanse the cards. The way I'm going to break down this reading is I am going to grab oracle cards to get an overall sense of how your person is feeling about you. Then we're going to go a little bit deeper with tarot. And finally, we are going to get messages from them at the end. So let's go ahead and grab the oracle cards. I am going to shuffle these all out before I start reading them for you guys. So if you would like to fast forward, now would be the time. And I will see you there. Okay, so how is Cancer's person feeling towards Cancer right now? What is the overall energy of Cancer's person? Oh, that's two. What is Cancer's person's overall energy towards their person right now? Cancer's overall energy towards Cancer right now. Okay. And how is Cancer's person currently seeing them? Okay, bear. Okay. How's Cancer's person? How's Cancer's person feeling? Okay. Pluto transformation with conjunction. Okay. How's Cancer's? Two. How is Cancer's person feeling towards Cancer right now? Okay. How's Cancer's person feeling? Okay. Okay, the chaser. We have healing family issues. Okay. Okay, guys. So, hello, if you're back, if you fast forwarded. I just want to say here quickly that this might be a reading where your own energy is coming through for whatever reason. Doesn't have to be, but it might be. So we'll see. Anyway, as we go on, you'll see which side you most resonate on. But okay, so what do we have here? We have this card. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So I feel like your person right now, I'm just going to read it as if, you know, the way the reading is set up and supposed to be. So right now, it seems as if your person does have some sort of resentment towards you. I think that they feel like you're sleeping on this connection a little bit and you're not really taking as much action or putting as much effort into it as they are. We have the chaser here. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. And then we also have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this person could have abandonment issues due to their parents. I mean, I don't really know what else to get from that. They could have had a lot of shakeups, trials, and tribulations in their life here that caused them to really take things personally and to really be deeply, with Pluto, deeply emotionally affected by any sign of embarrassment. Well, maybe embarrassment. I don't know why I just said that, but I meant to say abandonment. And they could take it really personally. This says extremes. I'll read this Pluto card. Renewal, inner resources, basic instinct. And again, one time I remember I was watching a reading and Jess Puckett said that trauma doesn't come through as a choice or something like that. It comes through as an instinct. So again, I don't think they're meaning to act this way, or maybe they aren't even acting anyway. They're just silent on you and they're just feeling this way. Personal power. Okay, so basic instinct, and it's just their instinct to like have this like deep emotional reaction to any perceived abandonment. Motivation, personal power, evolution, composting, cycles, death, rebirth, subversion, suspicion, obsession, intensity, reckoning, taboos, clearing, and extremes. Yeah, this person is very intensely emotional person. They could do something like impulsively break up, stop the pattern. I feel like you are caught in a cycle though, and I'm not trying to just be like, oh, this person has issues, like too bad, whatever. It's because I feel like there is a cycle that you're both playing a part in, where maybe they come after you and their energy is very strongly very fixated on you, and you do engage with them, but then maybe things end or things take a break and cool down, and then like the cycle starts over again, because we have this conjunction empowerment energy. So I feel like combines with enhances, strengthens, joins forces. I feel like there was some sort of joining between the two of you in some way, whether it was like I see a date on the bottom of this axe card, like you went on a date and then you never followed up with this person and they had a really intense emotional reaction. Maybe they lashed out at you, told you, I don't ever want to talk to you again. Maybe they deleted you or blocked you on things, just to try to make things easier on themselves or something like that. Because I'm not really getting anger here, like with the chaser and the abandonment issues and the family issues. I'm getting that it's more so like, again, an instinctual reaction, like, let me just cut this off, like, to safeguard myself against any more pain in the future, something like that. They maybe have a way of dealing. I feel like like I said, they have had a lot of change in their life, a lot of endings, a lot of deaths, whether like actual physical deaths or just like metaphorical deaths, endings of things in their life. And this is how they deal with that sort of pain and fears that come up. And this is real quick, I feel like this is reminding me like this bear card and this saying that emotions are a natural part of life, but they can also distort your perception. So maybe it hasn't even been that long. Maybe like you're listening to me say this, something like abandonment, it's been 2 days or something like that. But it's reminding me of this time that like my sister like hadn't heard from her fiance, like her ex, well, not ex, he passed away, but her fiance at the time. And she was like, Gina, like, pull a card, like, I need to know what he's doing. And I'm like, okay, like, he's probably sleeping, like, like, whatever. And she made me, like, pull a card, and it was, like, a bear card, but it was, like, not this bear card, it was, like, a bear tarot card. It was, like, the Four of Swords, and it was, like, this bear passed out, like, asleep on the ground, and I'm like, okay, like, I'm just, like, he's sleeping, and she was, like, laughing. But it's, like, it's something like that where maybe like your person's emotions are distorted because you did end up pulling back a little bit, or you just were busy and were doing other things. You maybe are in hibernation. They're seeing you as in hibernation for some reason. So let's look at this bear card. I want to see, and definitely like, look, they're in this hawk energy. So I feel like they're like, like patrolling the skies for a sign of like what's going on with you here. They want to know. Let's see. Hungry for info. I just saw the shark when I was flipping through. Bear. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear, this is how they're seeing you, the bear arises from deep slumber. A long winter, so maybe it's been like a while since they've heard from you. At first, the movement and effort are difficult. Like, I can't, like, I feel like they're just like, what's so hard about this? But the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of the spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice. Bear, winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When in balance, inner strength, yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, and heaviness. To bring into balance, movement and exercise. So like I was saying, I do feel as if you are playing a part in this cycle. I don't know if it's like really more than one cycle, but beware, it could become a cycle if you don't want it to. Maybe for this person's sake, it is better to just leave things alone if you're not interested. I'm not really getting much about how you're feeling, except that you are looking at this person chasing you. So I do feel like you're aware that they're upset or that they are having intense feelings for you. I feel like you're almost contemplating pursuing this to some degree, but I think you're more so in the shadow side of the bear, where you're not really too excited to move toward this at the current moment. You're just sort of watching, not really acting with the bear. So let's get some more cards. Sorry, tarot cards. But we had this conjunction on the bottom of the deck, and also this chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, allies, concentrates. So it's like, I feel like there was a very strong connection between the two of you, and then for whatever reason, things sort of fizzled out on your end, and this person, yeah, is just not taking it too well. So let's see what else we can get. How is your person feeling? Cancer. The Ten of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Oh, the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And the, okay, wow, the Five of Cups. Yeah, this person's very upset. This person's like devastated. And oh, there's that Four of Swords. I feel like I just was talking about that bear, but I feel like they are just, even, I see how they're like laying down, thinking, they're like thinking about you. They're like deep in thought about this for sure. The Four of Swords follows the Three of Swords. I feel like they are heartbroken. They feel very like, almost listless. I feel like they're maybe over the crying part, and now they're in the part of like, does life have any meaning without true emotional fulfillment? I'm not sure. I feel like this started out very promising, like again with the chemistry and the conjunction. It seemed very obvious that you two made quite a pair here. They could be older than you with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups, and there could be an age difference or something like that. It's almost, they feel that they've misjudged you here. They thought you were a King of Pentacles, somebody that they could take seriously. They felt the passion. They felt the emotional fulfillment. They felt that you were maybe somebody that could offer them a very stable partnership, a king for a queen. But then something happened here that flipped things upside down, and they became the Queen of Wands in reverse, and you became a Knight of Cups in reverse instead of a King of Pentacles upright. A Knight of Cups in reverse is, again, knights indicate movement, so a reverse knight is movement ceasing to I don't know if that's the right way to say that, is movement stopping. Okay, there's clearly movement here, and then there's movement in reverse. It's almost like maybe at the beginning you really pursued this person, and then you went into a more passive energy, and the romance or the romantic gestures or offers stopped, and it made them feel your person feel very unattractive. I'm getting that their attraction took a hit. This affected their self-esteem greatly, their sense of confidence, which isn't your responsibility. I'm not saying like, oh, look, you did a number on this person, like blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that at all. it's not your job to like really be responsible for this person's confidence, but I'm just letting you know this is how they're feeling. Like definitely their confidence has taken a hit. I just want to make sure there wasn't any blame like insinuated there. But I don't feel like, even if they have been a little bit angry with you or spoke harsh words to you, they're not really in an angry energy anymore. I'm getting it's more of, like I was saying, a loss of confidence, a feeling of like low self-esteem, and almost that they deserve this. And it's almost like I feel that they, and again, because we have this family issues and then we have this 10 of cups here, so they could have put a lot of their childhood issues almost and expectations of a happily ever after on this connection, because they thought maybe that you were like the person that was going to fulfill all their like childhood dreams in a way, where they would have something very emotionally stable and fulfilling, that they could count on. And sometimes things do work out like that, but chances are a lot of these issues would have come up if you guys ended up staying together, which would be fine. You know, it's okay to work out your issues in a partnership sometimes. Like, it's good to have somebody there to work through things with. But it does seem like their confidence took a hit, and they're seeing you in a way that, like, their image of you has soured, and they're just very disappointed. Again, this could have been a friendship. A lot of times I say this with the 5 of Cups, because there's 3 cups, like the 3 of Cups spilled over, almost like a friendship ended. So maybe you guys were friends, or you had some sort of established school, you know, classmates, like coworkers, friend group, some sort of established connection. Like, you didn't just meet online, maybe there was some sort of friendship there. And if not, maybe they just felt like you could be like the type of relationship, you guys could have the type of relationship where you felt like you were best friends too. And they feel like they lost, so like, just the promise of happiness. Things seem very bleak for this person right now. So that's really, I think, all there really is to say. This is pretty cut and dry. They're just feeling sad. So let's see what else. What would they want to say to you, Cancer? What would Cancer's person most want to say to them? Meeting you changed me in so many ways. I'm standing strong for the things I want in my life, including you. I love the way your brain works. I feel such a real connection to you. You're so feisty, and I'll never not forgive you. I usually don't take all the cards like that. I just felt like I should. And look, you're my perfect match in every way. They really felt like this was something special. Yeah, I feel such a real connection to you. They felt something very emotionally fulfilling. You're so feisty. Maybe they like the way you guys, like with the chemistry card I'm getting, and I'm seeing attraction too, like could banter back and forth kind of. You could hold your own against them. Maybe they feel like this isn't over. I'm standing strong for the things I want in my life, including you. They're trying to get a hold on themselves. They enjoy talking to you. I'm getting that they admire your mind. They admire your wit is something that I'm getting. But it's like, even though they are sad, they recognize that, you know, if you did come back, they would forgive you and try to patch things up. So that's good to know if that's what you would like to do. And what else would they want to say? Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. I feel like this could be the case if they like blocked you or something like that. I feel like they're regretting it, and they wish they would have like left the door open to like communication with you. Or maybe this is like, I wish you would have expressed yourself better and at least told me what happened. Inseparable, or love is always there despite the distance. So they feel very much like this isn't over, and they still feel a very strong connection to you. Forgiveness again. I'm struggling to get over the past. They maybe haven't forgiven you yet, but they want to. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Yeah, I feel like there's like a mutual group. There's mutual friends. There's like a common, there's shared people that they're worried about people maybe finding out like what happened. Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. Yeah, there's something about like your wit, like you guys joking around with each other or something like that. And with the 5 of Cups, that's sort of that energy. I feel like they thought you were a person that they could depend on and grow old with and really saw a future with, and this ended in a way that really surprised them. So Wow. All right, guys. I feel unclear about where we stand. So they're very confused. So if you do want to give them some clarity, they could really use it right now, but only obviously if you want to. If you're wondering if they want to hear from you, I think they would be open to it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. I will catch you in the next one, okay? Bye.